A chief reason, if not the underlying universal reason why people go to therapy, is a challenge about knowing who you are. Either you don't know who you are and think you do need to know, or you think you do know who you are and you don't like it, right? Because if you believe you know who you are and you like who you are, or if you know that you have no clue who you are and it's okay to not know, you're fine. It's only in those other areas where you would have some challenges. It might not be exactly about knowing who you are. It could be about knowing the rules and expectations upon you, or you don't know them and you feel like you need to know them, or you feel like you do know them and you don't like them. If somebody knows their role in society, if they know the roles and expectations, if they know who they are, and they are happy with who they are, then they may be not looking for therapy, but what if it's all a lie? What if your belief that you know who you are is completely untrue? It's a fantasy. Now, the person who's confused is likely going to be very uncomfortable if they feel like they shouldn't be confused. If they feel like, I need to know who I am, or I should be someone better than this, or I don't know how to follow these rules, or I wish the rules were different. But the advantage of being confused, especially if you are okay being confused, is then you're not in the delusion. Now, the mind fears mysteries and being powerless. So it will catastrophize, make catastrophes out of things, blame and make promises, plans, judgments, predictions. You can greet it with warm heart, which is unconditional self-acceptance, compassion. And also just a thought, which is cool heart. If you have catastrophizing, blame, promises, plans, predictions, judgments, and it's not fully conscious, they're kind of sneaking by, you're not able to apply compassion and unconditional self-acceptance, and say they're just a thought, then it's going to probably end up with a mask shadow split as per Jung. Negative adaptive child, negative free child. And this can increase your thoughts per minute, your stress, and your lack of presence. So there can be a polarity of responses to three major emotions. Shame, that's an image type. So they may, as an enneagram 2, try to appear selfless. As an enneagram 3, appear successful. And enneagram 4, be uniquely tragic. That's around shame, but it could be polarity of responses around fear. So as an enneagram 5, you're going to gather and share information. As a 6, you want to weigh your options, maybe keep your options open, be a little suspicious. You may even want to deny there's any fear. 7, similarly, enneagram 7 will deny fear. They'll pretend to be free from concerns and obligation, appear fun-loving. So that's shame and fear. And then anger is the other polarization. So with 8, you just want to, enneagram 8, you want to avoid being controlled by others. 9, you want to deny any anger there, and just, everything's fine, relax, I'm calm, I'm sleepy. Or enneagram 1, you want to judge and exert your will, so channel that anger. What I think is essential to know, going to a therapist or becoming a therapist, is this dynamic of a lack of self-acceptance based on feeling like you need to know who you are, or not liking who you are, a confusion around rules and expectations, or a dislike of rules and expectations, and the enneagram fixation that's happening too.